Have you ever wondered if stitches or staples require any special care? Or perhaps you've heard that once a wound is stitched or stapled, it's completely out of your hands? Well, both of these notions are far from the truth. Proper wound care is essential after receiving stitches or staples, and it's certainly something you can, and should, participate in. Imagine a fresh wound on the skin as a delicate piece of fabric. It's torn and needs mending. Stitches and staples, in this case, act as the threads and pins that hold the fabric together, allowing it to heal and regain its original form. But the mending process isn't over once the threads and pins are in place. The fabric, or in this case the skin, needs careful tending to ensure optimal healing. The first step in caring for a wound with stitches or staples is understanding the importance of cleanliness. Keeping the wound clean prevents infection and promotes faster healing. The process begins with washing the hands thoroughly with soap and warm water. Then, using a clean cloth or piece of gauze soaked in warm water, gently clean the area around the wound. Avoid touching the stitches or staples directly to prevent any unnecessary irritation or damage. Next comes the drying process. It's crucial to remember that a damp environment can be a breeding ground for bacteria. So, using a clean, dry towel, gently pat the area around the wound. Again, avoid touching the stitches or staples directly. Once the wound area is clean and dry, it's time to apply an antibiotic ointment. This helps to keep the wound moist, which can promote healing and help prevent a scar from forming. Apply a thin layer of the ointment using a clean cotton swab, being careful not to disturb the stitches or staples. The final step is to cover the wound with a clean bandage or dressing. This provides a barrier against dirt and bacteria, further reducing the risk of infection. Change the bandage at least once a day, or whenever it becomes wet or dirty. Remember, pain, redness, swelling, or pus are signs of a possible infection. If you notice any of these signs or if the wound isn't healing properly, seek medical attention immediately. To summarize, proper wound care after receiving stitches or staples involves maintaining cleanliness, keeping the wound dry, applying an antibiotic ointment, and covering it with a clean bandage. Remember, your participation in the healing process is crucial. After all, your body can do amazing things, but it can often use a helping hand.